And guys, I'm sorry I'm late, but I have something special for you today. We're making southern fried chicken. Yes, that's right. With some pancakes ready for dinner. You know what I mean? Hopefully that accent doesn't get me cancelled, but you know what? We do one every week, so might as well try one this week. So let's get right into it. But first, enough talking. Let's get chopping.
My name is Chef Ling. I am a Trinidadian born and proudly Canadian chef. I fought through the flames and trained for years, also I can share my passion for cooking with you. Follow my culinary journey, share your thoughts, and let's get creative in the kitchen together. Let me go.
All right, I need to show you guys something really cool that we did this week. We made some really cool plates, but also we burned this cutting board, and I want you to check this out up close. The logo that we pressed in here, how cool it looks. Come take a look. Okay, all right, let's get this here. Check this out. We'll edit that. We'll edit all that. Don't worry. And pull it back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There you go. All right. Wasn't that cool? I mean, to be honest, I love doing cool things like this. And we made some plates. I'm going to show you that in a second. But before we get into more of that stuff, I know you didn't come to see that. You came to see some wicked fried chicken that we're going to, southern fried chicken, that we're going to make together right here. So let's get started with making the pancakes. First start off with a bowl. Then flour. It's about 2 cups of flour. It's about 2 cups of flour. The camera guy has me on my toes today. This way, that way? Okay, cool. So we got flour here. We're going to put, into the flour, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. My next favorite smell that I've always loved in a kitchen is vanilla essence. We're going to put vanilla essence in here as well. About 1 tablespoon. Baking powder now, we're going to use 1 tablespoon. And a pinch of salt. Now we're going to add 2 eggs. Before we do that, we're going to need a whisk that's not here. 1 second. Now we're going to take the whisk and just mix the dry ingredients together with that vanilla essence. Now we're going to add in the 2 eggs. Beat those 2 eggs in. Now we're going to add 3% milk, about a half a cup to start. What we're looking for now is like a specific texture, almost like a milkshake. A little thicker. There you go. That's the specific consistency we're looking for. Come take a look close up. Perfect. Now we're gonna make these pancakes. While this thing heats up, I'm going to take a quick break so that way we can make sure the pan is nice and warm before we throw the pancakes in. Stay tuned. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Take the whisk. Alright, and we're back. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. Let's cook some pancakes. Let's do the top down so I can see what that looks like. No, this shouldn't be there. Oh, spatula. There's a metal one here, but it looks kind of... one second. It looks, yeah. We want to make sure the pan's nice and warm. We're not really heating it up too hot, because you don't want to use a lot of cool tips I'm going to show you right now, especially with pancakes. You know, the first one you always make is always going to give you trouble. That's every time you make pancakes, so don't worry about that. But let me show you a couple cool tricks that you can use to that you can do at home to kind of save yourself from that one disastrous first pancake. First what we're going to do is take some oil, put it right on the pan, and then we're going to take a paper towel. Give me a second, I'm going to tell you all that again. Put some oil on the pan, and then we're going to take a paper towel now, and we're going to wipe the oil pretty much all around. You don't want too much oil, because what's going to happen is it's going to soak right into that pancake, and you don't want that. Now with an ice cream scoop, you're going to use this here, because this is going to make sure to give you the same size pancake every time. Come close up and take a look. Cool. Now, what the real way to make sure that this thing doesn't get all wonky on you is to make sure you see all those bubbles, all these bubbles right here. When it's fully cooked, you're gonna see a lot more bubbles. And right now I have it on a very medium temperature. Look, I can touch the pot. It's not that hot, right? So you want to do it like that because if it's too hot, it's gonna get a really dark color at the bottom, and you don't really want that. You want like a light brown, right? Perfect. Just gonna let it cook. Go ahead. So, I normally eat pancakes in the morning, but you can always do this recipe right now and eat it for dinner. Could you imagine having breakfast for dinner? It's like a fun thing to do in a very white household. Alright, let's go. Let's continue on with these pancakes. Let's check out the bottom of this one here and see what we're doing. It's still not ready yet. And you can tell by the, again, you're looking for those air bubbles on the top. There you go. We're turning. There you go. 4 pancakes that we're going to use for this wicked dish right now. I'm going to let it cook on both sides. This is going to be a fun recipe to try at home, guys. Super simple. Couple of ingredients, and then we're making pancakes, and then after that we're just simply gonna make our fried chicken, and that's gonna really put a cool twist to this recipe. Cool. So now what we're going to do is take these pancakes off, and then I'm going to take our chicken that we're going to use here to fry. But first things first, I'm going to take a quick break so I can heat up this oil so that when we're done, we're going to be easily fried. Okay, 1 second. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's 2 things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number 1 is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is, like, you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make it. Okay, we're all done taking this stuff off here. Pancakes look beautiful. Okay, now we have those pancakes done. I'm going to put them to the side here. just over there. And then what we're gonna do is cut up some onions and garlic. Put the pan back over here. You can chill out over here, wait for me. And then knife. Gonna cut a quick an onion and garlic because that way when we pan fry this chicken it'll add a little bit extra flavor to it, and also we can use that for the sauce later on. We're going to be crying soon, so I might as well be drinking water. There you go, so cut the onion. Just going to give it a quick dice. And garlic as well, quick dice. Whoa. Okay, now we're gonna season our pan. That's right over here with the onion and garlic. Come back over here. Let's do top down again. Make sure we're good to go. Now. Let's put a little bit of vegetable oil in the pan. That onion and garlic is going to season the pan really nicely before we pan fry our chicken. If you want to know why I'm pan frying my chicken before I fry it, we do not have a pressure cooker for the oil. So this way I find it really keeps the chicken nice and juicy. Alright. A little bit of salt. A little bit of Cajun. Making it Cajun fried chicken. Alright, there we go. We got a chicken that I've seasoned. Oh. I got the chicken that we seasoned. No, 1 second. Let's go to this camera. I've got the chicken that I've seasoned here with just paprika, salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil. Alright, so let me show you here what we're going to do with it. So we're going to quickly pan fry it. Come close up here, let me show you what it looks like. Can you grab my torch from outside? I turned it off. Pull back. And see that torch. So what we're doing right now is just cooking it to about 130, 140 internal temperature. We don't want it to overcook because we want it to fry and keep the chicken nice and juicy. This is really going to help you look for the color when you're frying the chicken instead of just actually just trying to get the temperature of the chicken breast, because then after you're just trying to instead of thinking of the temperature, you're thinking of the color and the temperature. It's too much to think about. This here right now is going to help us give it the color and temperature that we need for it to be nice, juicy, and flavorful at home. If you're wondering why I'm using a flamethrower, I'm getting a nice crust on it without cooking it too deeply. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now I'm gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna put this chicken right back in the same bowl. Get all that onion and garlic in there. Now we're gonna put a little bit of milk. Deglaze that pan. There you go. Again in that bowl. Get all that onion and garlic in there. You want everything in there. Okay. Now we're gonna get that oil over here, and then we're gonna start making sure it's at the right temperature to fry this chicken. But first, we're gonna actually take the chicken, batter it, and then give it even more seasoning. Let me show you how. Chicken is here. Let's get another bowl. 2 eggs. Okay. Some more flour, please, sir. Okay, so now that we have the 2 eggs beaten in here, what we're gonna do is add a touch more vanilla essence to the eggs. Paprika. Special ingredient that you don't have to add. Secret ingredient. And then we're going to add a little onion and garlic powder. A little bit of salt. Let's beat it up again. That's fantastic. Now we're going to add the chicken that we partially cooked into the egg wash. Okay. This oil is not warm enough yet, but we will turn up the heat. Hopefully it doesn't take much longer. No, it's about right. It's about right, guys. Don't worry. We won't be sitting here waiting for the oil this time. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is empty out some of the liquid here. Okay. You may add it back in a second, but we'll see. Then we're gonna add breadcrumbs, about a cup. And then flour, another about a cup. Now we're gonna dig around in this chicken, make sure it gets fully coated. So we're gonna put a glove on. Yeah, oil is nice and ready to go. Let me get a place ready for it. Okay, come check this out over here. That's what you're looking for. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour and a little bit more breadcrumbs. Just until it's fully coated. Okay, let's fry it up. All right. All right. So now we're just gonna pull these. Wow, looks perfect. Check this out. That's it. Pull back. We're gonna tidy up here, get ready for the final, most fun part of this whole thing. We're gonna actually make some whipped cream, fresh whipped cream right here as well, with only one ingredient. Actually two. I'm gonna add something else. But let's get cleaned up here. Let's take a break, and I'll be right back. Don't miss me too much. Whew, folks, it's so fun to cook for you guys live. A little stressful, but you know what? It's all worth it. There's two things I can ask you to just support the channel. Number one is click on subscribe and turn on notification bells, and maybe even give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And the second is like you can actually buy all the food that you see here by going to chefling.ca and click on order food. But you know what? In Trinidad we say that this is a lime. We're just liming right now. Give us another 10 or 15 more seconds. We'll be right back from this break. Let's make a quick drink. Alright, cheers guys. Let's get right back to what we were cooking. I'm having fun, are you? Oh, and we're back. That was called the 10-second cleanup. Big comfy couch, you know? Anyways, come on guys. Most fun part. Let's make some whipped cream. And then we're going to be plating this bad boy. And guess what? It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for you to try it at home or really just to smell and look at what this looks like. It's wicked. So first things first, we're going to start off with immersion blender or just a blender. And add some whipping cream. That's baking powder, don't use that. And we're going to use a tablespoon of icing sugar. And just to fancy it up even a little bit more, we're going to add a little bit of cubed mango. And then this thing always gives me trouble, I don't know why. There you go. While that's blending away, that's gonna make our whipped cream right there. My plan now is to get our plate out. Let's plate this bad boy. Well, just need a little bit more attention than I thought so. You guys knew I had a restaurant called Maracas, right? Well, this is Maracas. Alright, that's ready to go. Let's get the plate out here and let's plate this bad boy. Okay, let's gonna get some basil here. May I get the cutting board back, please, sir? This is probably the most funkiest and fun recipe. But you know what we should do here? Mmm, delicious. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Top down, let's see. Right. Ready? Pancake. Butter. Pancake. You got it, more butter. Okay, let's get close up here. Ice and sugar. That fried chicken. You know what? Let's start one more time. I think I'm liking this first. The mango whipped cream. Then the fried chicken. Yeah, I like that very much. Then chopped basil. Okay, and then the Canadian maple syrup. Let me just move this. Yeah. Just one more food porn ready. Let's go. Close up. Okay, that's it. Oh, sorry. One more thing. I like to keep us on our toes here. Now, final spin. Mango. We put some mango, cube mango here. Okay. Now, let's taste. Again, it looks so pretty. It's hard to like break it down and eat it because it's so pretty looking. Okay, come on. Alright guys, cheers. Thank you very much for joining me. Cheers, thank you very much for joining me. Cheers, thank you very much for joining me, and it's been a pleasure to have you in my kitchen again. And this week we're not gonna sell any more of the meal delivery. We've fully sold out. Thank you very much for the support and enjoy. Thanks guys. Make this recipe at home. Wow. Wow. This has everything you need. I'm telling you, you have to try it. Delicious. So delicious. Try it at home. Pretty please. Subscribe. I'll see you next week, Tuesday, where we cook something else live. See you later.